with a bomb and a photograph. I grew up in Trang Bang, a small village in South Vietnam. I was a happy child, always laughing, playing with my friends, and riding my bicycle to school. My mom owned the best noodle restaurant in town. I am so happy that she's with us today. And my family lived in a nice house with fruit trees and many animals in the yard. For 9 years, I felt safe and loved. Before the war, I was never really afraid. Then, one day, on June 8, 1972, fighting started and the war came to our village. It is a day I would never forget. The soldiers began running around, pounding on our door very, very loud. We were able to hide in the local temple. And for the first time in my life, I knew fear. I'm sure some of you may be too young to remember the Vietnam War. I would like to show a video clip from Shelley Saywell's 1996 documentary about my life, telling what happened to me the day the napalm bombs fell on my village. Please.
Vietnam, 1972. A firestorm of napalm is captured on film, and an image is frozen in history. This is the story behind the picture that touched the world. Kim, now a mother, wants to tell her story for the sake of her son one day. It's the story of escape from her private battles on the road to forgiveness. It takes Kim on a journey to America to finally reconcile her past, to help in a much wider healing.
So many people die in Vietnam and America. Why they die and why they have to suffer like that?
On this journey, Kim will finally confront what happened to her so long ago. Saigon and Cambodia, the North Vietnamese offensive engulfs Kim's village of Trang Bang. South Vietnamese attack from the air, while villagers take shelter in the pagoda.
Inside the pagoda, a lot of people, they screaming, they say, oh my goodness, they go to hit, to drop the bomb right there. So that's why the people, they ask the children, go out and everybody go out.
And looking down the road, we could see the enemy's soldiers frantically gesturing civilians to come out, and they were pouring out of the temple, the building, and they were running frantically up the road towards us.
I remember I saw 4 bones, and then they moving around.
And as it came over the road, it released 4 canisters of napalm straight across the road, and everyone we could see just vanished. It turned into an incredible fireball.
I didn't hear the explosion, but I saw around me the fire everywhere.
And I picked up my long and real Nikon and focused 2 of them, and so both just dropped a bomb, and both shattered napalm.
AP photographer Nick Boot and a group of journalists watch, stunned, down the road. Among them, British journalist Chris Wayne.
As we walked down towards the burning road, and the road was literally on fire, figures started to appear from the graveyard on our right-hand side. And I remember they were absolutely silent.
Nick's lens captures the unfolding tragedy. Out of the fire emerges Kim's aunt. Her baby will die later. Kim's grandmother and 3-year-old cousin.
You see how he died. Wrapped around my hand, she looked at him, he died. She know he died. She screaming, she said, "We have. His skin just come off. Oh, said my God. I never seen a picture like that in my life."
And the baby looked as though clothing was hanging from it, but in fact it was skin. And Alan said, "I can't film this." And I said, "You must."
And then Kim.
And my nose suddenly is gone. And then I saw a fire in my body. I feel so scared. And I came running and crying.